microphone.
Hello. Nice.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Let's invite Gina.
Hop on, Gina.
Let's invite the lovely Gina.
Hop on.
Happy Tuesday to people who are starting to tune in to our live broadcast. I'm trying to be all professional today, Hooter.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. What did I say?
Tuesday.
Jesus Christ, my days are running into each other, guys.
Hey, watch this live in the Facebook app. Live video is only
I
available.
can't invite her.
Hey, what the?
Why not?
It says I can invite her. We have the same issue every week.
So we go through this every week and then we figure it out a couple minutes in. We're getting our lovely co-host Gina Brillon on the split screen here. It's just going to be a couple of minutes while we figure it out, but that's cool. Where you at?
I'm sharing it.
You're sharing it. Oh, look at me.
Look at you.
Look at me. Every time I look at me, I get all self-conscious about freaking my beard and my hair and all that shit, but I shouldn't care. I shouldn't even care. It's like, if I cared, I would have combed it earlier. I get all self-conscious about
Matthew Luna, what's up, dude?
Matt Luna, what's up? This is going to be a good episode, guys. Another episode of Love Without Borders. And again, we're just trying to get some technical issues out of the way. We're going to get our lovely co-host, Gina from the Bronx, the lovely Gina Brillon.
Gina from the goddamn Bronx.
There she is. Hey, there you are, Gina. We're working on it.
Have her jump off and hop back on.
Gina, can you hop off and then hop back on again?
Britt, what up, girl?
Gina said, that's what Jeremy said.
Nice. That's hilarious. Hi, Amanda.
We're going to figure it out. What's up?
Vidi, what's up, girl?
Vidi Dominguez, that was a hell of a meme you made. That was funny, dude. Thank you.
Juan Mauricio's back.
Muchas gracias.
Goddamn Juan Mauricio, dude.
Juan Mauricio in the house.
Getting them balls raised, dude.
Hey, congratulations, brother. I'm glad things are working out for you.
On hump day, dude. Go.
You're better off this week than you were last week,
Go
brother.
get touched, bro.
Nice.
Britt, yeah, this is a fresh cut. Thanks for noticing.
So is this, Britt. I'm actually going to get a trim next week.
Gina Brillon, hey,
can't.
y'all.
Her thing's not letting me do it.
Oh.
Juan
She might have to
Mauricio.
hop into her personal page. It's not letting me do her fan page.
Boom, boom, boom.
Juan Mauricio, dude. I waited till she was sleeping.
I am.
That doesn't count,
That doesn't count, bro. That's kind of creepy and rapey.
Even if she was half asleep, I'd give it to you. But full asleep? Rhonda, what's up? Also, if you're watching us, share us. Hit us with some likes. Hit us with some hearts.
Hit us with some hearts, guys. And again, we're working it out here to get Gina on here. But hope everybody's having a fantastic week so far. Listen, and I don't know if anybody's watching in Mexico or Puerto Rico or in Japan.
We're getting a lot of love from Mexico.
Are we really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Cabo.
Okay, well,
we got somewhere else from Mexico.
I know Mexico just got hit with that quake, man, and it's pretty devastating what's going on. And every week it seems like we're saying, our hearts go out to such and such place. The planet is in total disarray, guys, and fuck, be good to each other is all I can say as we wait here for Gina for us to be able to get Gina on here. But yeah, wherever you're at, we hope that you're safe. And when you do put things in perspective, our problems are really kind of small, guys, in comparison to what a lot of people are going through. And today we're gonna make light of a lot of relationship stuff here on Love Without Borders with Hooter Moreno.
Your boy.
With his fresh new cut. Look at that. Where'd you get that cut, Hooter?
Fucking shout out once again to goddamn Unique Barbershop.
Yeah?
In Carson, California. Dude, I'm telling you. It's three
good.
brothers.
Three brothers.
And these fools get down. Ruben Rodriguez, sup from Wilmington in the house.
I love our
They can't.
Technical difficulties?
I love our producer here. Our in-house producer just keeps looking at me and nodding like this. That's not a good sign. When the nodding goes on like that, and I'm telling you guys exactly what's going on because, hey, we're live and you can't just BS this.
Oh, there we go.
Here we go. Look at our producer said, here we go.
Saving the goddamn day.
Listen, she's an accountant by day and a producer by night. Guys, this chick does it all.
It all.
You can have it all.
Huh.
What's up, guys?
There she is.
Do I need, or does my dad need?
You need to go a little bit more. But you can't move.
I can't move.
No. There you
Okay,
go. You guys are all.
here we go.
Abrazaditos ahí.
What's up,
Beautiful.
locos?
Look at us.
All hugged up.
Aw.
It's a relationship show. I love my son.
Nice.
Ew.
How are you doing, Gina?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Gina, what's good?
I'm ready to discuss some relationship stuff.
We're here, Gina, and the fans are just like, you know what? They don't get happy until you show up. You show up and you light up everybody's day.
Hey, Dan.
You
Hey, Kevin.
light up my life. You're beautiful.
Inside out.
Oh,
You're beautiful.
I know.
You're
Here we
amazing.
go again,
So-
guys. We about to
So
get
listen,
it
we
in.
got a bunch of people. We got some people logged in. So I think we should. Let's tackle this
Hey,
first
Marcella.
question.
Hey, Anthony.
Yes, there's listen. Look at that. They're giving you shout outs all over the place.
I know.
So
I
let's
love
tackle
it.
this. Let's tackle this week's question. All right.
Okay.
It comes from the Chevron crew, and let's see. How do you feel about online relationships and the people who take the chance of moving out of state for an online relationship? So people who are leaving everything behind to make it work with somebody that they met online. It's pretty hardcore.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Yeah, that's a big topic. I mean, moving for somebody is never a good idea because you never know how that's going to end up. Like, unless you're in like a seriously committed relationship, it's like, what? Okay, I hope you like Seattle if you move there, because what's going to happen when you and Roger break up and now you're just stuck in Seattle? Like, you better make up your mind. That's actually what happened to my sister. She ended up liking California, but my sister originally moved to California, my older sister, with the guy she was dating at the time, and then they broke up, and now she's just in California, you know, living her life.
There are a lot of people that move and then it doesn't work out and then they're stuck there. I got a friend who ended up, he's married now, but he moved to Denver following his girlfriend. It didn't work out, but then he was there and he just met somebody else and stayed. There's people that I've met that are in California that came with somebody and it didn't work out. But I think if it's I don't know how you're defining online relationships. So if you're listening,
Yeah.
if you can specify. Is it online like all you know is this person through phone calls and text messages and direct messages and that's it? And emails, because that's an online relationship? Or have you guys hooked up a few times and hung out and gotten to know each other a little bit? Because that makes a big difference. If you've never really like physically seen each other and all you've got going for you, and there's people that do this, they go, dude, pen pals back in the day before online relationships would do it all through letters, and then they would make this bold move across sometimes not just out of state, but from another country they would come or go to be with their love of their life. So
Suckers.
Nice.
No, I think
Suckers.
as long as they live in a cool place, dude. Like, California's cool. Well, it depends. Like, LA's cool, San Diego's cool, New York is cool, Florida's cool, except for hurricane season. Like, if it's a dump spot, then yeah, fucking go. Who cares? Roll the dice.
You
But-
are so ridiculous. You did
Why?
not just say
But,
if
like,
it's
if you-
a dope spot, just go.
Roll the
How
dice.
is that
Like,
part
if
of
you
your
want me to move to,
decision-making
like-
process?
Like, if you want me to move to Kansas, no way.
Oh,
Listen, no offense to the people in Kansas. Hooter's never been there. He doesn't know how good your barbecue is.
I'm like, don't speak dirt. Don't speak ill of Kansas. They have some really
Don't throw shade on Kansas.
Listen, wait a minute, Gina, you moved to Kansas?
I mean, I mean, if my boo wanted to go there, yeah. But
Wow, okay, that's a big commitment.
And-
Gina.
would
and
think
another
about,
thing
like
is-
it would be a serious discussion because you also have to take into account if you're moving for somebody, like I hope you have a job lined up and your life lined up when you get there, because that's like if you're just gonna up and move because you feel like, you know, oh, let's be spontaneous and crazy. You can be spontaneous and crazy when you're in your teens, but if you're like 40, you need to think this thing through.
Yeah, because like that's kind of crazy talk, especially like the catfish relationships where you've never even met them.
Oh,
that's just
that's
crazy
gotta be
talk.
the worst.
And then, like, being in a relationship is hard. Living with someone is even harder. So make sure to put that shit into account.
Yep, that's very true. You do have to take that into account. A lot of stuff should be taken into account if you're making major life decisions based on another person.
Well, here I am. I'm going to play devil's advocate with both of you guys. There's people who live on a whim and do things spontaneously, and they're like, hey, you know what? I'm going to throw caution to the wind. YOLO. This is it. And if it doesn't work out, I don't care. I'm gone. There's people that live that passionately. You know, we're talking about responsible people making rational decisions, but there's people that don't like to be rational. They like to be like, hey, man, roll the dice. Let's go. Let's see what happens. I mean, I can't hate on that way of living either, though.
Yeah, that's true. But I think, and maybe you're thinking, and maybe I'm wrong for thinking this, I think at a certain time, you need to say to yourself, I'm a little too old to just throw caution to the wind. Like at some point in your life, you need to be settled. And as much as I'm all for spontaneity. And if you want to stay spontaneous up until you're 80, like good luck with that. Me personally, I would like to be settled at a certain age and be good and be comfortable and happy where I am versus constantly.
I think at 80, I'm going to be sneaking out the convalescent home to go to the one across the street and hook up. She's got Alzheimer's. She won't remember me. It's brand new every day. No. It's okay, people. My mom has Alzheimer's. I can say that.
Okay. It's okay. I watched The Notebook 20 times.
Sorry, Gina.
I can't.
Sorry, Gina's fans.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. We got some thumbs up and some hearts. Hey, look. No, seriously. I think if it makes you happy and you think it's worth it, there's gonna be haters. I think there's gonna always be haters trying to stop you from following your heart. And I'm speaking from. I mean, I didn't go from an online relationship, but I did go from a long distance relationship from somebody who lived in the East Coast and just uprooted her whole entire life to move to the West Coast. So.
Yeah.
That and you know, and that was, like I said, it wasn't an online relationship, but it was a long distance relationship, and there's a lot of similarities. There are a lot of similarities. And
yeah, that's what Beyonce did. He moved to New York. He's now in New York here, so it's a big move for him. But we were also, I'm saying, if you're in an established relationship, it's one thing. But when you're talking an online relationship, if you've only ever talked to this person online, seen this person online, like never face-to-face met this person, I think it is absolutely nuts to move for someone that you don't even know is real.
I agree with you 100%.
Yes, but also somebody moved to LA, somebody moved to New York. So even if it doesn't work, they're in a pretty badass city.
You are ridiculous. I mean, it's true, but you have to be ready. Well, who's to say you're going to like any of those cities?
Survive in LA and in New York.
You are so ridiculous.
Saying,
so you're all about location.
Location.
Oh my! I can't. The two of you are too together on this one right now. I don't like this.
So, are there any comments on there that we should address? Because I feel like sometimes we neglect these people. Are you scrolling through the comments?
Dude,
over there?
this one fool, goddamn Nathan, he put, "What's up, vatos? I did 7 years in Nebraska." Shaking my head, dude. I like he moved for a relationship, and then he put military. Dude, don't do that to me, bro. I thought you moved to Nebraska for a chick.
But thank you for serving.
Yeah.
Thank you for serving.
We appreciate. And listen, a big shout out to all the veterans who are serving. We appreciate
absolutely.
Even all the DACA ones that might get kicked out. Thank you for what the hell you're doing, guys.
Also, shout out to everybody who
I know you're
agreed with
watching.
location, dude.
So we do have one here that says, like, don't hate. If you want to move for love, good luck with that. That's from Anthony. I do agree if you want to move for love, but I'm saying don't set yourself up for failure. You know, if you don't really know somebody and you get caught up in the whirlwind of an online romance, which honestly, back in the day, the beginning days of online dating, I was in college and I went on a couple of online dates where I would meet guys in person and I'd be like, woo, thank God it's not like the middle of the night and I'm not about to get kidnapped because these people look nothing like their picture. These people were tricksters. So I've been catfished. You could be catfished too. Like people catfish people for like months. So you got to really be thorough and really be sure that you're meeting the person that you think you're meeting.
You know what, Gina? You just brought up a hell of a memory. I had an online relationship in my early 20s, mid-20s, during the AOL days.
Oh, wow.
And that's when you went on a chat room, and unless you were really sophisticated, you didn't really have pictures, right? And so it was just like a screen name, you know. And I think I was California Raider, and I was talking to a girl from Northern California named Muffin 22.
Oh Lord.
Dude.
No.
Oh,
and I met her at the what do you call it? I met her at the freaking at an online chat room called Latinos or something like that. Latinos or something like that.
Something sketchy.
What's that?
That's hilarious.
What's that?
Dude, for sure you met her?
No. I never met her, but she did send me a bunny. Like, no.
What do you mean?
No.
Oh,
So
what?
I never met her. We never met. But what happened was, so my sister and me shared a computer. Like, this is back, like I said, back when computers were not a normal thing to have at home. It was, AOL was brand new. And I had this one freaking, like, this relationship. And she would talk to my sister. And she would say to her all, like, she'd be like, hey, say hi to your brother, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And it's before I started doing comedy, way before I started doing comedy. And she asked my sister for my address so she could mail me a Valentine's Day gift. So my sister's like, dude, what if she's a psycho? She gave her address, and she sent me this little bear with some boxing gloves and like a love letter and freaking all this confetti, and it was freaking beautiful, right? But I never met her. I never in my life met her. Like,
one of our comments is from Theo Lopez. He said it was me who sent you the bunny. #catfish.
That's awesome, dude. She even told me where she worked at some freaking, it was like this like clothing store. I don't know. I don't even think it's open anymore, but it was a clothing store that was really popular today, kind of like a Contempo type of place. This is dating myself way back in the day. But yeah, dude, and I really had a connection with this woman. Like, I really felt for her. We talked on a regular basis. And I think that when you're typing something, you get a lot more, you can express so much more than something verbal, because when you say something, people can forget. But when it's in text or letter, then it's there for forever, or as long as you want to keep it. But yeah, we used to email each other. I mean, I thought I loved her.
No, you did?
I did, Gina. I did. I totally did. And we never went out.
That's probably why.
Milfin 22, if you're out there, here's to you, mija.
Ay, fo.
That's for sure. It was for sure a dude.
No, dude.
You don't know. How do you know?
How do you know for sure? What do you say for sure?
Because if they didn't meet up.
No, but they lived in Northern California. It wasn't like we were like supposed to ever meet up.
Dude, people meet up from like
I know.
The other side of the country.
It wasn't a dude.
It was a dude.
Whatever.
That dude made me happy.
He made me happy. So the other thing that we wanted to tackle today was
Yes.
online public displays of affection. And Hooter has his thoughts on that. So I'm going to let him start this off, Gina.
Okay.
Listen up, Gina.
Oh, Lord. Really? You're going to school me? Go ahead. Go ahead. School me.
Look, dude, boyfriends and girlfriends, husbands, wives, whatever you are, okay? I get you're going to post on Instagram, right? Valentine's Day, it's their birthday, man crush Monday, woman crush Wednesday, whatever, okay? Listen.
Woman crush every day.
Yeah. Now, if your boyfriend posts, you as a girlfriend comment, and that's it. Wrap it up. Do not have a goddamn conversation back and forth in the comments, okay? If I find out, if I read your guys' conversation, blocked, both of you. If I find out you guys live with each other, blocked, both of you. And I'm going to send you a text.
You haven't blocked your Nina.
Nice. No, dude. I'm talking about those extreme, like, the extreme.
I'm just kidding. I don't know if your Nina does that. I just threw that out there. If your Nina's watching, I'm just bullshit.
That was just for the hee-hees and the ha-has.
That's for the hee-hees and the ha-has.
Listen, like, oh my God, babe, I can't believe we're watching this movie. On the comments, that's enough, okay? Do not do it, dude. Or I can't wait to see you later. Blocked.
So here's the thing. Here's my thoughts on that. I think that it's interesting to me when I see a couple that I know that's been together for a long time, and I know what their relationship, or I've been there and I've been privy to the relationship, right? And when their comments and real life don't match up, it's a little weird to me. When it's way more lovey-dovey on comments than in person, I'm thinking to myself, what are you doing? Like, who is this relationship for? Is this for you guys or for the people that are following you? I think that would be my only question with that.
Well.
Let's hear it, Gina.
Well.
Read us your comment conversation today.
Okay, look. I get it. It's cheesy because I'm guilty of it. I post pictures and videos of my fiance all the time. He doesn't comment on it. He might like it, but when he does like it, I get all excited. I like all his stuff. I comment on his stuff. I know.
See, I don't see anything wrong with that.
I know that it's lame. I know couples that do it OD, that go crazy. Like, my problem with that is if you know a couple is not in a good place, like, because you know them personally, and they do that, that makes me want to delete them. That makes me want to be like, y'all are a bunch of posers online posting these happy pictures when really behind closed doors, y'all are like the worst couple ever. And you guys fake the funk. Like, if you're legit happy to be with somebody and they don't mind you posting about them, like, for a long time, I was with a terrible human being. Sorry to anybody that knows him, that is watching, but I was with a terrible human being for a very long time who made every...
Okay, time out. Shit got real, yo.
Shit's about to get deep right now, dude.
Cat,
Please, go on.
Cat, thank you. And I was given every single reason by this person as to why I should not post pictures of us together. And there was always an ulterior motive, I think, behind it. So if your partner's being mad shady about you posting pictures, like, that's also another issue. Like, you're supposed to be with me, like, why can't I post about you? Like, why can't I let people know I'm with you? You shady, dirty dog. However, then there are good, like, just happy relationships where you're like, you know what? I'm happy. I got a good man. I'm not ashamed of it at all. Some people say don't do it because people will hate on your relationship. You can hate all you want. Doesn't affect my relationship. Hate all you want. Be jealous. Be jealous. I want you to be jealous. I want you to be jealous of my happiness because I'm happy. I'm going to push it in your face because I'm happy every day. So you need to live through this happiness and get yourself to a happier place, Hooter, because you are clearly not in a good place with yourself. Because I see you. Look, that's not even him shaking his head. No, that's the demon trying to come out of him. That's the anger demon trying to leave his body right now.
Dude, listen, Gina, you brought up something awesome. You're absolutely right, because there is that other side. because even though you could go too over the top, you know, there's people that take it way too personal. When are we going to make this Facebook official?
Yeah.
How come you haven't tagged me as your significant other? How come you don't post pictures with us? There is that side, and there's that person. If somebody doesn't want to acknowledge you, period, maybe they're hiding something, and that's a big red flag as well. I get that side 100%.
Even if you are the happiest couple, don't throw it in everybody's face, dude. That's like me winning the lotto and just making it rain on everybody, dude.
Which is exactly what you would do. That is exactly,
no, I wouldn't.
That is exactly within your personality to do that. So.
Oh, he'd be Hurricane Hooter.
I'm just
Make
saying.
it rain on everybody. Yeah, no. See, listen. And there's other couples that get upset too. They're like, "Hey, you need to post me." Like, I don't know. Like, I've never had my default picture as me and the other person that I'm dating. I've never done that. I've done that. I put like, if I meet somebody that's super cool, I'll put that default picture up, you know?
Yeah.
But if it's me and my significant other, I feel, especially like me as a comic or as a performer, I don't want people to get like that. It's not like a couple thing. I think if you have a page where it's a personal page and it's just your family, it's different than having a page where there's thousands of strangers, legitimate thousands of strangers who you're putting your personal business out there too. I think that's, I don't know. I think it depends on the circumstance.
Not even, because even if you were like this family dude, right? Like you weren't a comedian, you were just a regular person. It's Martin Moreno, not Martin Moreno and my significant other.
Yeah. Well, I get that.
It's your page, dude.
It's a fine line that you have to walk between, hey, this is my personal life and this is my performance life, because you do have to be careful, because people have like hit up my family members, like people have tried to add, like fans of mine have tried to add like family members and stuff, and that's like a line where you're like, oh, like please don't try to add my pops on your Facebook page because you're a fan of my comedy. Like, that's my dad, bro. Like,
that's awesome.
Don't get into my family business.
That is so freaking funny, man. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't like, there's couples, dude, that have like their own page together. It's not even their own page. It's like a together page, you know? And it's one of those, like, I dated a woman who, I didn't even date her. We just used to hook up and you know, just hook up. And one day we went out and she said to me, we've known each other for many, many years. Are we going to take it to the next level? And I'm like, I don't know that I don't want to go to any next level. And she goes, I need to know. And I was like, no, then no. She goes, well, then we can't keep seeing each other like this. I'm like, all right, cool. Mm-hmm. Not even a week later, she had a page with her and her significant, like a new significant other. And I'm like thinking to myself, are you freaking crazy? Like, you went from straight booty call to freaking wifed up. Like, and it was all maybe contingent on what I answered. Like, if I would have said yes, would I have been the freaking schmuck on the other side of that picture?
Well, it's good for you because you were able to see the thirst, because the thirst was real in that chick for a relationship. Because I've heard that before, where girls are like, well, what are we? Are we going to go to the next level with this? And then the next weekend you see her with some dude all booed up, and they're in each other's profile pictures. Whoa. I think the power.
Yeah, and together, like their Instagram now is a couple thing. They don't post anything apart from each other, constantly doing, you know, and talk about cheesy. I don't want to put them on blast, but yeah, that's kind of crazy talking. How do you go from that, like from 1 week, like, yeah, you're the one, I know we have a freaking connection, to this is my freaking guy in a relation. Whoa, all right. And you know what I did? I just started liking all their pictures.
Oh, that's a salty move, I feel.
Salty?
Yeah.
Why? Because. So what, am I supposed to ignore him?
Yeah.
No, I thought this is great.
No,
congratulations.
You did not, dude.
Good for you. When I tell you who it is, you're going to laugh.
No.
Yeah, you are.
That's some salty.
I swear to God, you're going to laugh.
That's a salty-ass move, dude.
You know, I found this togetherness with you guys
Okay,
tonight.
maybe it wasn't that salty. That was just a little
Did you say
seasoning,
that?
dude.
Okay, we had a question here. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
Lisa Smith is asking, hey guys, I'm wondering with crazy people, do you have people coming to your house, and what's your point of view on that? So like with crazy fans, I think what she means is like, do you have people like coming to your house, and like, how do you feel about that?
Like crazy fans or crazy people that you're dating?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good distinction. Is it crazy fans or crazy people that you're dating? Because
Because I've dated people that have showed up uninvited and just caused havoc.
A ruckus.
A ruckus.
I've never dated anybody who was like that crazy, but there was a guy that had like a huge crush on me that made it super awkward one night at a comedy club. So that was like he showed up for my birthday party and was like professing his love for me and like literally sitting in a chair like rocking back and forth while he told me how much he was like in love with me, and I was like, no you're not. I was like, you are not in love with me because I will not have this. And
I can see you showing up to houses, Gina.
Oh,
Like when the
oh,
bodega,
oh, yeah,
like when the
without a doubt.
bodega mommy comes out of you, dude.
Without a doubt. You know what? I sometimes I wish I was a little more grimy than I was, because like the guys that do you dirty are the ones whose house you want to show up to and be like really ratchet and embarrassing. But at the same time,
I see you doing that.
It's an inward battle I fight constantly. I'm not gonna lie to you. to fight that and be angry and to be like, no, don't do it. Be a good, respectable girl. Don't lose your mind. You want to, but like it's a constant inward battle for me, Hooter. I'm not lying to you.
Dude, they don't even have to show up to your house anymore. They could blow up your emails, your text messages, your DMs. They just blow you up. Your voicemail, where you'd have to change your number. I've had women pop out of the bushes at my house trying to catch me with somebody else. I've had people wait for me in the bushes.
That's so
just
stupid. That was from Marcelo.
What's that?
I said, that's so stupid. That was from Marcelo.
It's so crazy,
he
right?
asked me to do Rosie Perez, and I figured I'd react as Rosie Perez. Thanks, David. I think that is crazy. Like, I've always tried to stop myself from doing super crazy things. Like this, you guys really have to be careful, because anybody that you are with romantically could turn on a dime if you don't know them. Like, if, you know, people, like, you break somebody's heart, and the next thing you know, okay, this is a story that I'm going to disclose. A friend of mine went through this situation. So
a friend.
No, it wasn't me. It was
a friend named Mina.
My friend named Tina. No, no, it was a guy friend of mine hooked up with this chick, and she found out that she wasn't the only girl that he was seeing. Now, he wasn't honest about this with her. That was where he was wrong. But where she was double down foul was posting naked pictures of him on Craigslist. Like,
what?
And I was like, this is why you got to be super careful, because your pictures, because you send naughty pictures to the wrong person, and that is something they can use to get back at you if you have a sour breakup. You know, you got to be real careful with who you are with, because people do grimy things and you break their heart.
That is evil. That's crazy.
Evil. I would be mortified. Or
start an account on Adult Friend Finder for you with your naked pictures.
At least if you're going to post the naked pictures, post them on an appropriate site.
Or put them on Christian Mingle.
Again, sorry, Gina. Sorry, Gina's fans.
Okay, farmers only.
Farmers only.
Oh my goodness. Well, listen, I think
can't you get busted for that though?
You can.
You can.
I think you can actually get. You can. I mean, that's what happened with Rob Kardashian and China. He posted up like some naked pictures of her, and then lawyers hit him up, so he deleted like the picture. He got in trouble, basically. People that worked with him were like, "You're gonna get in trouble. You can't post these pictures."
They took away his Instagram.
Yeah, they did. Like his Instagram.
They took away his freaking Instagram, and then freaking Caitlyn Jenner gave him a spanking.
Nice.
my
Again,
God.
sorry, Gina. Sorry, Gina's fans.
Hey, listen.
We're gonna have to start putting that.
We're gonna. I think it's been a pretty good episode. We're pretty good. What are your closing thoughts today, Gina?
Closing thoughts today, people. Be careful who you are in an online relationship with. Do your homework before you make any major life decisions based on a person you have never met.
Yes.
And also, on the other note, which we were talking about, crazy chicks. Be careful who you even think you know. Be careful who you think you know, because people will use personal information to get back at you for things. So be very careful, pretty much of everybody. Basically, don't trust anyone. I think that's my closing statement, is don't trust anyone or anything. I clearly have issues. So,
hey, listen, and if you are in a relationship and you think, no, not my girlfriend, she's not like that. No, not my boyfriend, he wouldn't do that. Trust me, they would. When somebody gets hurt, when you piss somebody off, don't think that you know them. You know their good side. You know the side when you didn't mess up on them. That's the side you know. The other side, that crazy side, that vengeful, slighted side, dude, what is it? There is no fury like a woman scorned, or hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Dude, that is so true. Oh, an angry woman will just shake your life to the core and its foundation. And listen, guys are just as psycho. There's plenty of psycho. You just mentioned Rob Kardashian. This is a dude who didn't know how to let it go. I think you need to understand that no matter how good it is, be careful when it goes south, because when people are hurt, they're capable of some really foul stuff.
Yeah, and keep your sadness, like all your relationship drama, off of Facebook. Like, he should not have posted in the first place, like, oh, vengeance pictures. Keep that stuff off. I mean, aside from posting happy pictures, which I think is fine, but Hooter has a deep-seated issue with. I think it's fine. Keep your sadness and drama off of Facebook too. Nobody needs to know your business like that.
I'd rather see the drama than the cuteness.
You are so ridiculous.
I love the drama.
I know you do.
I love it.
You are
What
so.
are your close thoughts?
No, he does like drama.
I love it.
Of course he does.
My closing thoughts. Cute couples out there, stop raising the bar for all the rest of us. Okay? That's enough. Wrap it up. No more than 2 goddamn comments. Okay? Relationship goals. Wifey material. Hobby material. That's enough. Don't do it, dude. Closing thoughts.
He is so bitter.
Thank you all so much for tuning in to another episode of Love Without Borders. Gina, where are you at this week? Any plugs?
I'm getting married this week. I'm getting married on Sunday. So that's where I'll be this weekend, is getting married.
Everybody, I want to see anybody that's listening right now. I want hearts for Jeremy and Gina. May you guys have an amazing wedding day and an amazing future together.
There's going to be so many pictures on Facebook and so many posts just for Hooter. I'm going to tag Hooter on all of our pictures and posts, because I know Hooter. He's going to want to be there.
I'm going to deactivate my accounts this weekend. Just kidding. Congratulations, Gina.
Gina, look at all those hearts coming from
I
you
know.
and Jeremy.
Thank you guys so much. That's what I'll be doing this weekend. After that, I'll be on my honeymoon, and then after that, I'll be touring in Canada. And then right after the tour in Canada, it's back to, tours and other things here in the States. So
I love all this love that's coming to you.
I
This
know.
woman is getting married next week, and she's here on freaking Love Without Borders, answering you guys' questions.
Look at this goddamn creep, dude.
Look at this. Look at all these hearts. I love it, Gina.
Thank you
Robert,
guys so
you
much.
goddamn creep.
Why?
Let us know how the honeymoon went.
Let us know how the honeymoon went, Robert says.
There'll be pictures and video from that too, huh?
Nice.
Love you, Gina. Thank you
Okay,
so
love
much.
you guys.
Peace out, Gina.
Take it easy, you bunch of locals. Bye.
Bye bye.